EFF? Are we witnessing the demise of EFF? Because everyone is leaving EFF. Everyone is leaving EFF, and like it kind of raises eyebrows that like, okay, what's really happening? What's really happening? We know that like Julius Malema didn't get along with President Jacob Zuma for a very long time. During let's just say the whole time of Jacob Zuma as the president of ANC. Ever since he dismissed Julius Malema, or Julius Malema was dropped as the president of Youth League, and went on to start his own party in EFF. His sole, I'll say, his sole mission, ever since EFF got into parliament, was to get rid of Jacob Zuma and remove Jacob Zuma as the president of ANC, and a fight that like really took forever. And I wouldn't say they were able to. I wouldn't say they won that battle, because they raised so many motions of confidence, and all those motions of no confidence were unsuccessful. And like now, after a couple of years, after Jacob Zuma was eventually impeached as the president of ANC. That relationship, they kind of rekindled things. I think we can all remember that famous tea meeting, or tea whatever that you may call it, where Julius Malema made his way to KZN to have a tea meeting with former President Jacob Zuma, and we don't know what was discussed in that meeting, and the relationship was rekindled, and they were like now in good times, and which I didn't really understand, because like now I really honestly I was not for that meeting, because I was like, okay, so many people didn't, especially the followers of Julius Malema. Obviously, like if you believe in someone so much, when you like you admire someone like so much, especially like the voters of EFF. So like now when you see this person that like made you believe that like Jacob Zuma was such a horrible person, was the most corrupt president South Africa has ever had. It was everything bad actually, and like now you see this person that made you believe that going and having a tea meeting with this very same person that you continuously fighting against and fighting tirelessly to remove Jacob Zuma as the president of South Africa. Now seeing him literally making his way to KZN, not him and Jacob Zuma meeting in a neutral venue, or not Jacob Zuma making his way to Limpopo to meet with Julius Malema. Julius Malema making the effort to go to Nkandla to meet with Jacob Zuma. So I didn't really understand that. Yes, I know people always change their minds, but not after what transpired in Parliament. I mean, there's videos on YouTube. I mean, the things that Julius Malema used to say to Jacob Zuma, I didn't think they would ever get along. And knowing Jacob Zuma, I don't think I think he outsmarted Julius Malema. If we're being honest, whatever that was discussed in that meeting, Julius Malema literally believed whatever Jacob Zuma was saying to him, and Jacob Zuma didn't believe every single thing that Julius Malema said to him. I think Jacob Zuma outsmarted Julius Malema again. We know that Julius Malema was very integral in Jacob Zuma being the president of ANC, and eventually emerging to be the president of South Africa. And with Jacob Zuma being the president of South Africa and ANC, kind of like backstepped or went behind. It was critical in order to get rid of Julius Malema from ANC. Hence the hatred that Julius Malema had for Jacob Zuma. So again, he outsmarted Julius Malema again. So and again, this, I mean, with this year's elections, we know that like, okay, formation of MK, which happened in December. I mean, 6 months in existence, they came through, took so many voters from EFF, and also overtook EFF as the third majority party in this country. So I mean, MK is literally taking from EFF. Like they took their voters, and like now, as if that was enough, they came back. They took someone was very critical in EFF. I mean, the most important figure just maybe, let me not say the most important, because many people feel like Julius Malema is the most important, but then a founding member of EFF, someone that like founded EFF together with Julius Malema, so it's just as important. In Floyd Shivambu, Floyd Shivambu for me is just as integral, if not more, at EFF as Julius Malema. And we know that, okay, Julius Malema is the president, and but then EFF was founded by both of them together. And I think also what you call Floyd Shivambu was very, very important in writing down the policies of EFF and drawing down all the policies of EFF and the constitution of EFF. So someone like one would say the brains behind EFF, success, and also like EFF becoming the party that it became. So like now, and another thing that I never understood, that like, how was the relationship between the Floyd Shivambu and Julius Malema at the EFF headquarters? Because I don't understand the reasons why you would leave a party that you founded, the party that like you played a very integral role in this party becoming what it is today. And I don't know how much of a bad leader, I mean, this, if you're being honest, for someone to leave a party that he founded to go and join a party that like has been in existence for like about 6 months, how are you going to leave a party that has been in existence for over 10 years to join a party that's only been 6 years? I mean, 6 months. I mean, I think that just exposes Julius Malema. I think that just exposes Julius Malema for the kind of leader that he is. That like someone like Floyd Shivambu would literally, and also this is not just about work or colleague. I'm talking about friendship here. Friendship that spent for like over 20 years. I mean, Julius Malema and Floyd Shivambu have been together for a very long time, since the days of at ANC. So, and I don't know. I think EFF, especially like Julius Malema leaders, they really need to take a long look at Julius Malema, because like right now, I think serious questions need to be asked at Julius Malema, because not everyone, like right now, I'm still gonna get into other people that like are leaving EFF right now, but all these people that are leaving EFF, they cannot be wrong. If you're being honest, everyone cannot be wrong here. And I think it's the high time that Julius Malema introspect and maybe make those I know when you believe in yourself and you believe in your own ideologies, it's very, very hard to conform. But I think Julius Malema really need to introspect and change his way, because I mean, you lost someone that helped you found this party. And right now, and the departure of Floyd Shivambu, and I know like some people may just like maybe try to make it seem as if it's not downplayed. I know some people are trying to downplay the departure of Floyd Shivambu, but the departure of Floyd Shivambu is gonna affect EFF. I don't think EFF will ever recover from that. I don't see EFF recovering from that, because like I said in the previous, like there's that person that like was very, very instrumental in the formation of EFF, and he so like imagine losing someone like that, and it just doesn't like you don't just close that void that easily. Like you can't close the void that's left by by Floyd Shivambu with him. Julius Malema knows this. He during conferences and act as if like it's nothing, but deep down he knows that like, yeah, he lost someone that like is basically irreplaceable, because I don't see anyone right now at EFF that can replace Floyd Shivambu. And do I support Floyd Shivambu leaving EFF to join MK? I never supported that movement. I never understood that. I never support that decision, and I kind of felt like the growth, I don't think it's gonna grow at MK, because at least at EFF, I believe that he had yes, I know that he was a deputy president, and will he ever be the deputy president of MK? I don't think so. Will he ever be the president of MK? I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. And again, I need to say this: I don't see Floyd Shivambu staying at MK at EFF. I don't see Floyd Shivambu being at MK for 10 years. I don't think that's going to happen. We know that it was going to. I think we can all predict what's going to happen. I think it's just a matter of not a matter of time, because I think you will still be there in 2026 elections. Still going to be there in 2029 elections, but after 2029 elections, I can see Floyd Shivambu being shipped out. I can see Floyd Shivambu or him just quitting and going somewhere, because I don't think he's going to grow there. I don't think he's going to have the opportunities that like maybe he would have had or he had at EFF. He's never gonna get. I mean, right now is the what the how much of a say does he have in MK policies? How much of a say does he have on the direction of MK? Will he get the support? Let's just say like now he has like other ideas that he wants to bring forth. Will he have the support that that he used to have at EFF? I don't think that's going to get.